Alright everyone, welcome back to some more Circuitcraft. It is I, Zylstar, and today we're going to be doing some random shenanigans. And I literally mean random shenanigans. Where's this zombie? You're annoying me. There you go. Ooh, I got some boots. Awesome, what do they do? Fire protection. Yeah, it's fine for now. So I think I fixed with the high encoding issue. I think I had it set to software instead of hardware, so now we get to see how well it works. Man, I can't wait till Minecraft crashes. That'd be fun. Alright, so this time, we're going to be building something. But first, we need to collect materials. Nope, bye. And there goes that arrow. Okay, let's go. Oh. So far, everyone is in an agreement for 1.17 where we're going to switch worlds, because right now this sleep and then rain thing happens. Yeah, nobody's really liking it that much. I don't know why nobody likes it. It's weird. It's weird. It's almost like nobody likes rain in Minecraft. I don't know. Seems weird. Okay, anything? Nope, I just want to go to sleep. We get rid of the phantoms, and then we just go and end up clicking this real quick, just so though you know the rain's gone. Did I remove those items from last session? Yes, I did. Okay. Or maybe I moved them somewhere else. I don't know. So today we're going to be building I don't know. I think I'm building a tower today because I really want to. But first, I'm gonna need. Is it the lightning, or is it gonna? Wait, don't I already have one of those spawned in? Pickaxe or no? That's one that I got legitimate. I thought I had one spawned in already. Where did I stash it? Could it be here? No, here. No. There's an iron pickaxe in here I can use. Nope, nothing in there. 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 Okay. Yeah, this is going to be really boring, but I need to figure out if I actually do have one of those pickaxes already made. Because I'm trying to keep a habit of me not using it all the time from the book if I already have one spawned. I think at one point during the 1.15 part of this world, I think I had like 8 of them running around, and I was like, oh, should probably destroy them all then. And that's what I did. I destroyed them all. Nope, nothing in there either. Okay, so I guess I don't have it then. Oh, I misclicked. Well, we're gonna need that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna move this. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think there would be anything in here in the downstairs area where I would keep anything. I keep thinking that I might have stashed something in one of these barrels that I just don't know about. Nope. And there's nothing over here. Okay. Anything mending on me? No, I don't have anything mending on me. Also, some of the items that I will have, like this behemoth blade right here, will be unbreakable. I forget if I do have something that is unbreakable, just to show you that that doesn't really mean much. I'll probably just end up explaining it while we're going to go mining. Do I have stuff in here? I do. We're going to need a ton of these because I want to build it. Nothing else in there. Yeah, that's fine for now. Okay. So pretty much what I'm talking about is that if you have an unbreakable axe and you go and mine trees in our server or any server that utilizes a data pack that has a what do you call it, the tree capitator one, for some reason, even if you have the axe as unbreakable, or the unbreakable tag, it will still break. I found this out during 1.14, I think, or 1.13. Back when I was still trying to figure out why the server would work, and certain times where the server will work, but only for certain people. And then we just sort of just decided to just keep it where it was, and yeah. But pretty much, I forgot what the world was. I think we were going with, or maybe it was 1.14. I don't know. But for we'll just say 1.14 for now. So for 1.14, we were near a dark forest biome. No, that was the 1.13 world. Okay, so yeah, it must have been 1.13 then. Where we were near a dark forest biome, and I said that I was going to go chop down every tree because I had an unbreakable axe. And I wanted to, you know, test the limits of the data pack. So I just decided to do so. Well, there was a slight problem, and my axe decided to break. I was a little bit confused, so I decided to find out why. So I tried it again, this time with a different styled axe. I think I tried iron this time, and I did the exact same thing. I ended up doing chopping down the same sort of amount of trees with the axe, and it decided to break again. So I thought, maybe the data pack ignores the unbreakable NBT tag. So I decided to try it again with the diamond axe that I had tried before, but this time with a unbreakable enchantment on it, and it lasted longer. Is that more than enough? I want it to be round, but I just don't want it to be too round. I don't have a torch on me, so I'm just gonna have to do this. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 11, right? Yeah, it's 11. Okay, so that's fine. And, yeah, so I don't think that that's actually a bug. I think that's just the way that Minecraft just tries not to calculate the difference in certain things. Like, if your pick is supposed to be unbreakable, I don't think it calculates that it's supposed to be. It just calculates that it's supposed to have a durability, and it just wants to, you know, utilize an unknown durability value. No, maybe I'm wrong. It wouldn't surprise me if I am wrong, but I think that I am close to right on this one. What? Is it supposed to be one more? Wait a minute. Is it supposed to be like this? Aha, there you go. Perfect. So we're going to create a giant tower. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be basically built out of cobblestone, and maybe off screen I'll upgrade it to be like stone brick or something like that, because I don't want to go building too much. I mostly just want to keep track of everything. Mostly just going to see how long the recording is after. I'm done pretty much building what I want. Because I just finished starting up the channel and uploading everything as I said that I was going to do. I actually have to go and do some editing here and there. Sure, we'll just drop this in here. Yeah, that was the worst data pack ever. Let's see here. Look at that. Perfect. I just need a bucket. I don't know if I have any. I love that entrance style. It's just so amazing. It's so compact and it's just amazing. No, I don't have one then. Either that or I have it stored somewhere. Oh, I have cobblestone in here. Awesome. I'm gonna try and keep it as much there as possible so we don't have to worry about it later on. Oh, hey, we got more food that I can end up ingesting whenever we need to. Awesome. What the? Oh, that's just a random fishing rod I found, I guess. I thought I made one already. Guess I didn't. Okay, well that's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about that shield, yeah. Let's go and grab 3 iron and we'll go grab a bucket. Sure, I'll just grab all of this. Why not? I'll just do that. There you go. Bucket, please. I love that thing so much. It makes everything so much easier. I think it was out for the console version of Minecraft for a long time, until they decided to bring it over to PC, which I was surprised that they would even bring it to PC, or that they were taking so long to even pretty much bring it to PC, which is very interesting because I thought that they were going to keep it on the console versions and just leave it for there, just have it as a console version exclusive kind of thing. But then they came out with Bedrock Edition, and then that sort of just probably fell through the cracks. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so pretty much before I started recording today, I decided to do some testing with OBS. And I was testing around to find out why it was having that encoding error, because it shouldn't. Because when I was testing around with the recording and testing around with Minecraft Open and all that stuff, my CPU usage was only going around 10, maybe 20%. Which doesn't make any sense, because if it's having a high CPU usage, it would be like 90 or 80 or something like that. Like, you know, it would be really high, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is a really demanding software or something like that. But no, it was only using 10, 20, like it was only using about 10%, but altogether between the server running on this PC and not only that, the... Okay, there we go. Awesome. But between the server, Minecraft running, and OBS, technically Steam as well running in the background, I was very surprised about how long or how much CPU usage it was taking. I'm just like, huh, interesting. That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, there goes the ball. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I can have a command where, like, anything that's in your, like, right or left hand, you can just right-click the sign and it'll remove it. I was trying to do a lot of experimenting with trying to get that to happen. There's apparently no code for that yet, or no code pretty much found to do that yet, which I'm sort of sad for, because that would help me out a lot. Oh, that spider's above the... Bet it's not going to do it. Hey! No, it's underneath me? What? There you are. Bastard. There you go. You're dead now. Sure, why not? There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, these should reset soon. Oh no, it's because it's raining, isn't it? Because these should be set. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so rain counts as like nighttime for even the daylight sensors that have been turned off. So that should turn to for night. So that's kind of cool. That's something I'm gonna have. I didn't know. I thought that the weather counted as its own exception. Like if it's still daytime, technically. Did I just see a creeper? No. Okay. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna go with 3. Gonna go with 3 over here. Gonna go with 3 over here. Gonna go with... Yeah, that data pack is working wonders. Too bad there's already a... Too bad we found a glitch really early on. With that, or I think it was me that discovered it, or was it someone else that discovered it? I don't know. But somebody discovered it, and it was really hilarious when we found it out, and it actually was legitimate, and it was really funny. So I have a enchanted stick that has a knockback of 5 or 10, I think. Let me go grab it real quick. I should have it on me. If not, I have it stashed somewhere. Here it is, my beating stick. My beating stick has a knockback of 10, yeah, so knockback of 10. But if we go hit a creeper real quick, got my spider eye again. There we go. We'll never collect it again. Let's go try and find a creeper real quick, and I'll see if it'll happen again. I wouldn't be surprised if it's now that I'm recording. It's like, nope, don't want to show it off. Let's see here. Well, the person did say that they weren't going to continue development of the data pack anymore, but it's fine. I think I only had to change, like, I think one thing, because I don't know exactly how the bartering system works completely. So yeah, so we're still waiting for 1.16.2 to happen. Once that happens, we will have a glorious time with it. And a worst case scenario, we will pretty much only be playing at 1.16.1 for a while. Which is fine. It's not like there's any difference between 1.16.2 to 1.16.1. Oh, hey, a bee! Oh, cool. Where's your hive then? Is it over here? Is this where your hive is, buddy? No? I don't know where your hive is then. I don't know if it can grow on spruce ones. I know for a fact that it can grow on oak and birch. Oh, and I also want to show something else off that I don't know if anybody else knows. But just in case nobody does, I'm going to definitely show it off because I thought that was kind of interesting. Because I didn't know it could happen. I thought that they were meant to be rare. And I think these creepers are meant to be rare too because I can't even find one. Okay, I'm just going to circle back. If I don't find one, I'm just going to continue on what I was talking about. Where is the creeper? Like, there should be one. Like, creepers aren't, like, rare or anything like that. Guess we'll wait till nighttime and then I'll just try and find one and swing at it. Stuff like that. Yeah. I think I found a zombie. Yep. Don't worry, I can find a zombie. Creeper? Nah. It's because I'm looking for it. That's why I can't find it. Watch, I'm not going to be looking for one, and I'm just going to slip my mind that I want to hit it. Actually, I'll switch my beating stick with my behemoth blade. There you go. So yeah, so you'll find some people trying to like get weapons like these onto the server, but that's fine. I think someone has a fish, I think, that's enchanted to do the almost the same exact thing as mine, except for that he actually has legitimate enchantments. It's like sharpness 5, like fire aspect 1 or 2 or something like that kind of deal. Like legitimate levels of like what you would put on a sword, except for it's on a fish. I can't remember what he called it. I think he just called it like sloppy seconds or something like that. I don't know. It's sloppy something. I know that for a reason because he killed me once with it. Where the heck? Yeah, my archers went everywhere. Like, this is not even like a biome where you would find snow. Just look at this place. Look at this place. My archers went everywhere. It's insane. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of game rule editing. It depends if I actually have the items I need. Oh, whoops. I'll do that for now. Do I have at least some of the items that I do need? Come on. I have one. Okay. I'm just going to go spawn in a woodcutting axe. There you go. faster. I don't think there's anything in my farm that's currently growing. Yeah, and I don't think that it changes the ticks that uses. Even if it does, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Did you spawn it? Nope. There you go. We only got one sapling back. It's fine. Just gonna put that there. I don't see another one there. Okay. I need this sapling over here, though. There you go. I didn't even get a sapling back from that. That's fine. We were thinking of having a data pack that like will automatically replant saplings, but we sort of didn't want that because that would also sort of just defeat the purpose of certain logging occupations that might end up occurring. So we decided to just excuse it. Okay, come on. Maybe it's only birch that has it? I don't know. I kept finding it all the time before. Maybe it is birch that has the higher chance of it happening. I don't know. I thought oak and birch have the same rate of having it. Maybe it is birch. I don't know. Or maybe just have to have a lot of saplings and hope that one of them has it. Maybe one of them will have it. Or maybe it depends on the style of tree, like if it has to be something like this more than something like that. I don't know. Okay, I know it works on birch because I had a giant birch forest and I found it a bunch of times. I think it was actually very rare though. I think it was only like maybe one every like 100 trees that happened. Okay, how many saplings do I have? 6. That's fine to try out our little experiment. I'm gonna keep breaking these. And something I wanted to mention about the spawning of this axe and the pickaxes and everything else that I would have technically spawned in. I tried to give it the unbreakable tag, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't do it. Like, it wouldn't give it the NBT data for giving it the unbreakable thing. Even though it'll actually work whenever you use it within the console normally, it wouldn't do it for whatever reason. So I just decided to just say, I don't care anymore. What did I get hit by? Oh, I think I heard it. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So if you don't have like a bee hive close to your base or anything like that, oh, there's another one. I guess it only happens on birch trees, or maybe I just got all my luck from the oak ones and it just got transferred over to the birch trees. I don't know. But just plant some birch trees down and you'll probably get them. And they actually, I think, come in pre-spawned in with bees. Yeah, they do. So there you go. So if you're looking for bees, just plant down some birch trees. I think oak has maybe a rare chance of it happening or something like that. I don't think it's depending on the biome either, because where am I? I'm in the plains biome. It happened in a mountain biome before. That's where I originally found the coolness of the birch trees, pretty much, because I had a birch forest. Because on Raza base, which was my base beforehand, I had a full shulker of everything. Yeah, I had a full shulker of like every tree type of sapling, wooden plank, and saplings. So like the wood, the sapling, and all that was all stacked. And I have to say that dark oak for saplings, and I think it was also jungle, took the longest. Like oak and birch, easy. Everything else was very difficult. Oh, I said we were going to keep it night so I can just find a creeper. Well, if I find another creeper, I'll just do that. And if it turns night again, I'll actually do it. So yeah, so maybe whenever we find out what really happened during the when we turned it to Eternally Day pretty much for a week, to find out if that actually does screw up the I almost said Oblivion world, Minecraft world, then maybe we'll do it again, but this time we'll just patch it up. There we go. That looks pretty nice so far. I don't know, maybe I'll change the tower. Maybe I won't make it a tower. Maybe I'll just change it into like a Colosseum looking thing. That sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna do that. So pretty much I'm almost done. That's all that means. I'm almost done. So that's awesome. I was already fiddling around with a bunch of repeating command blocks, and then I suffered a little bit of an issue with the way that I used to use them. So what I had it set up before was that I had the repeating command block, I said redstone block, command block underneath a, well, pretty much whatever block, and I had a pressure plate above it. But I had it so that though nobody can like drop an item and it would trigger, so you can't just like cue this and then it's dropped and then it's like, oh no, it triggered the boss fight or whatever kind of thing. You would have to literally stand on it. Which I thought was a pretty clever idea, you know? Like, nobody can trigger it, and it's really good. Well, not quite. Whenever a skeleton, zombie, spider, or whatever drops on top of it, it will obviously trigger it. So when I next found out about that, and I found out that there was a bunch of lag happening, and somebody was saying that the server was lagging, and I was like, what are you talking about? It shouldn't be lagging at all. Like, it was only lagging before because I actually triggered the switch. Now the switch should be triggered. So why are you saying it's lagging? So I go and humor them, and I go, okay, I'm gonna go find out if it somehow got triggered, because it shouldn't, and it got triggered somehow. There you go. Hey, there you go. There you go. This is the fun part of every Minecraft Let's Play, is the farm portion. Yeah, so this is a farm of my own creation. I just thought that it would be a really cool farm idea to have it to be in a unique sort of design, where underneath, behind this oak block over here is actually the water source block. So that the water is nowhere to be seen, but yet it's still working, kind of deal. And it looks really nice. However, I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this forever. This mostly just makes it easier to pretty much structure block it if I need to. If I want to keep the design for something else. Yeah, I'm going to need to start murdering a few of you. I don't need to, I have a food fabricator machine, but still. This has to be interfering with entity cramming. This has to. If not, it must be broken. Oh! Oh, some of them are escaping. No, some of them are escaping. Oh my god. I can't get out. And all the cows are leaving. Okay, you know what I'm doing? There you go. Where's the sponge block? I know I have one. I just don't know where it is on here. I have to search it up. Oh, I found it. There you go. There we go. Well, if that happened, guess we will be killing them. Okay, you know what? Nope. None of them are living today. Get back over here. Yeah, I no longer have my behemoth potion, so I'm no longer really fast. Should probably have that sign to be able to spawn it back in, but I just don't have an area where I can put it. That's the one problem with Varicol, is that it doesn't have enough spot. It doesn't have enough space for it. Also, if you're trying to build a bee farm, if you want to make it as efficient as possible, use the naturally spawned, what do you want to call it? Use like the naturally spawned beehives over crafting your own. There's not really too much difference between the two, unless you want to make your farm look a lot like better looking kind of thing. Because the difference between the two is actually kind of huge in a way. So if you use a normal beehive as their sort of home, if you will, it only takes them 3 trips in order for it to be fully done. So pretty much it just takes them like 3 flowers pretty much, and then return for it to be fully done. Whereas if you go and make your own beehive, it takes them 5 trips. And usually you can get into a weird glitch where I did, where when a baby bee sort of grows up and gets stuck in a corner of your enclosure, it sort of just starts glitching through the enclosure. That happened to me a bunch of times, and I didn't know why there was a bunch of bees outside of my outside my little oasis that I built for them. Can't really show you that on the server because somebody blew it all up after I left. Or no, they blew it up before I left because they got angry because I found netherite first. So I had to retaliate. And they were sending me pictures of the whole destruction, and I was really sad. So I decided to kidnap their pig, because they had a pig that they named Snorkels, and I don't know why, but they named it Snorkels, and I decided to kidnap it. And pretty much put it above, in the house that's above the ravine. Somehow that pig despawned. I don't know how, but the pig somehow despawned. So yeah, so never have a water bucket whenever you're in the pig, or the cow enclosure. Got it. That'll be something I know next time. Well, I don't think we lost that many. Just make more. Just make more. I know I don't have my behemoth potion, but that's fine. I don't mind using creative mode again. There you go. Oh, I should probably make another furnace thing. Oh, I need to use creative mode again anyway. I can't get in without having my behemoth potion. I could make an easier way for me to do it, but then again, if I do that, it's going to be easy to get into Varicol, and I'd rather not have that be a thing. Okay, I'm going to store in a bunch of raw beef in there, and I'll store in, I'll do this for the leather. There you go. How many do I have? Okay, there's not that much left. Okay. There you go. Sleepy time. How much is my inventory? Not a lot, actually, but... Oh, I was going to say, I have lapis in my inventory? Wait a minute. But that was the flour. I keep forgetting the added, what was it, cornflour? Cornflour. Never heard of that flour before until the update, so cool. Behemoth potion, there we go. I'll just have to spawn in an extra one. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to... There's a lava pool nearby, I think, that I can just stash this in. Forget exactly where... Oh, I slept through the night. Dang it, man. I did it again. Yeah, it's fine. At some point, I'll find a creeper and then I'll show it off. It's not like it's that big of a thing. It's more so that, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what it does. I think it prematurely explodes, I think is what the whole thing is. Drop. Drop. I'm not actually drinking that, so I have to use another behemoth potion. Because then I'll have to go to my single player world and spawn in a bunch of more. Yeah, so pretty much something that some people can do is that they can go through their creative mode inventory. I'll show you what I mean by that. Just in case I magically get rid of my inventory stuff, I'll show you what I mean. So if we go to creative mode, something that you will notice is that these lines right here, this is so that the structure block will show you exactly like which lines that it takes. I think this only happens during saving. I think you can turn it off. Let me check, because I'll turn it off if I can, because I know that that's really annoying whenever I go around. Can you turn it off? No. You cannot turn it off when you're doing the saving. That's kind of interesting. I think it's loading, I think, that you can turn them off, which is interesting. So whenever you want to add something to the server that's from your single player world, you just go to your saved hotbars thing and you just click on whichever one you want. So let's say I want to move this barrel full of stuff into my inventory. Done. And what this barrel has is whatever it has. So let's go see what this one is. I think this one is some special items. So let's go and stash it in a house over here. So people are allowed to use creative mode. Just don't abuse it is all I ask. So don't go and go start the server, go, okay, I'm going to spawn in netherite stuff. Look at this. Yeah, I just started the game and I start off with netherite. Just don't do that. We already give people a good beginner pack. Yeah, it's just all this stuff, okay. It's literally just that stuff. It's not that overpowered. Those were fun for legitimately. The only thing that I did is I used the NBT Explorer to pretty much change the coloring of the name. I'll show you guys the beginner pack. I might have it stashed in here. I don't know. I should. Yes, I do. Yeah, I have a bunch of Thieves' Crossbows. So here's the beginner's pack that we will give to any new member of the server. So when somebody brand new were to join the series, let's say, they would be given this. Pretty much we just drop it for them. And what this is that it's an ugly yellow shulker box. I'm just going to stash this back in here. There you go. Perfect. It's meant to be hidden. So what happens with this one is that whenever we give it to someone, they're going to be given this stuff for free. So you'll be given a stone pickaxe to start off, so you don't have to go get wood for a wooden pickaxe kind of thing. You start off with this stone axe. This is just to symbolize from the rules that you're allowed to have a 32 by 64 kind of thing. This is to tell you that you have one free structure that you can use. You have 2 honey bottles. This was back when I was pretty much the growing market for them, and I decided to just give every new person honey bottles. So that's what that means right there. And some steak, because it is the all-rounder for food. It gives good hunger and it also gives good saturation. So that's why I chose that as an extra thing. And we also have a free rulebook for everyone. So yeah. So pretty much if anybody were to join in now, they would be given this. They would be dropped for them, and they would accept it, and they can do whatever they want with that. Something I do want to show off is the beginning area. So pretty much I'll show off spawn. Slash trigger home will send me over here, but I'm just going to go to spawn real quick. HP, we'll go with 100. I think it's 100, 100, and 100. I think it's close to spawn. Not quite. Nope, spawn's over here. So spawn has a couple of cool things about it that are really interesting. So I'll get to that in a minute. But this right here is known as the trade hall. So pretty much when you spawn, you're going to be spawning around here, or I think you might be able to spawn in here. I don't know, to be fair. So you might be spawning around here. I know that when we spawned at the first time, there was no building here. We literally just had an island, and we were like, seriously, game? Just give us an island? So yeah, so there's a secret area somewhere over here where you can get some items. I don't know where we stashed it. Oh, I remember. It's not here, it's over here. Should be... no? Yeah, over here. So this is a cool little alcove, which will give you some free stuff. And it also has a portal to the nether. It also has a small storage area. Oh, I did empty it. So this is pretty much where I stashed my stuff at the beginning while I was farming for stuff. And here's the giant storage area where you can decidedly store your items in certain ways. This isn't automatic sorting, so this you can just stash, let's say, your cobble or whatever in here. You can store whatever in here kind of thing. Yeah, that's all what that area is about. So here is the trade hall. This is not a part of anyone's structure block area kind of thing. This is literally just the server, pretty much. This is how, though, everybody has like a safe place where they can go. There's no PvP allowed in this area. It's just for you to sit around and just be very comfortable and just start talking about, like, oh, let's go defeat the Wither today. It's like, yeah. And then we can just do that or whatever. And then here we go. So here's all the shops. So pretty much when you decidedly want to make a shop, what ends up happening is that there is a command block here. And what that command block is, I'll show you through my B shop, is that when somebody has decidedly makes a shop, what ends up happening is that that person will then have a command block that'll literally have this message. So it says that the closest person wants to trade with you. Now how we did that was that we did this. So tell the shop owner pretty much that at P wants to trade with you. They want to buy your merchandise, so to speak. So what happens is that you just need to make sure, so only one person is allowed a shop. And by that I mean like you're only allowed one shop. So I'm only having a B shop. Right now that might change. I might have to change that because I don't have my Bs anymore. And I don't have any of my B stuff right now. But I can have that as an option. So what happens is that all the trading is done through the one on the right or left. So this is where all the trading happens. So pretty much what ends up happening is that since I was the only growing market for bees, I could pretty much name any price I want, and if you really wanted bees or whatever, you would have to pay it. So what happens is that the person puts in the payment first, you take the payment, and then you put in the item. So let's say somebody were to buy the beginner pack from me, let's say, and they want to trade in 3 logs, and I trade in this. We can accept, we take in the logs, and then they take the beginner pack, and then that's it. That's how the trading happens. So this is only for me. This is so though, like, if there's any like changes between, let's say, we decidedly want to put some cool trapdoors here, and let's say, wow, that looks really cool. I think that we want to keep that for the next version. That's what this is. This is just the structure block for it. And that's only for me to sort of do anything. And just in case I don't have a beginner pack and a oracle, I could just break this in this block, and there's a bunch of beginner packs in here. So, hooray. But this whole little alcove is only for me. So for this side, your trading inventory is on your left. For this side, your trading inventory is on your right. Is there a zombie piglin out? There shouldn't be. I think there is. Oh, my bad. Yeah, but here's what the nether looks like for the spawn area. It looks amazing. Looked a lot better than my area. I was trapped in a nether ravine. Where are they? I'm curious. Where are they? I hear a zombie pigman. Oh, he's behind it. Cool, buddy. Cool. But I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to leave. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave, buddy. We don't want your kind around here. So this is actually something very interesting. So this right here is our wither slash whatever you want pretty much arena. So if Minecraft were to ever come out with anything pretty much like the water candles do inside of Terraria, but for Minecraft of course, they would be put in here. So this is pretty much where we would have anybody who really wanted to fight against the wither. So you would right click this button, teleports you in the arena, and then you can set up your withers or whatever like that, and then say, okay, is everybody ready? And if everybody says yes, then you can do whatever it is that you need to do. Plus, we have these little water pits over here, just so that whether you can end up using your trident. We were thinking of having raised platforms, so though you could like jump on the platform, but then again, that would also interfere with the tridents. So the arena doesn't look like it's really good, but pretty much it's good for what we're actually going to end up using it. Plus, it's supposed to be hidden when nobody's using it, but I keep forgetting to actually end up adding a command block or even a structure block to remove it. So yeah. Also, the reason why we cannot leave when we're in it is because the entire thing is encased with barrier blocks. I pretty much built this arena through 1.12 so I can use MC Edit to make it easier on me. But yeah, the walls are completely filled with barrier blocks. All 4 of them. Even the ceiling is made it. The bottom is made of obsidian, but I think underneath that, nope, it's obsidian. So you can literally just pick your way out of it on the bottom, but that doesn't really matter. Normally you wouldn't want to pick obsidian anyway. But yes, that's the thing. I don't remember if withers can break obsidian. I don't think they can. Me and a friend were pretty much spawning in a bunch of withers. I think we spawned in like 11 of them in here, and none of them broke out. So we're very happy that ended up happening. Okay, so over here we have a structure block to save it. I actually need to save it because I don't think I have it in the directory anymore. So let's go save it real quick. So it's saved as arena, which is right-click that, and now we don't need to worry about it anymore. It's done. We don't need to worry about that anymore. And then if you want to leave, you just right-click this, and you get teleported right outside. So I need to somehow make... Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? And I'll go make this. And then I think I have a version of this on single player. I'll just make a single player version of the command block. They'll just wipe this all out, and then I'll just pretty much just blip this out. So yeah, so when you're pretty much spawning in, you shouldn't see the arena at all. It should only be spawned in whenever somebody actually does need it. That's why this is here. This spawns in the arena. And that's all that's all that does. It just spawns in the arena. So pretty much if you want to fight the wither, please, for the love of God, use this. It's made for it. As I said, me and a friend tested it out, and it was perfectly fine. No wither broke anything in there, so it was fine. I think we had like 11 withers running around, and they were all just pretty much just trying to like do everything to break it, and they couldn't break it. So, hooray. So yeah, so spawn was pretty harsh. We had this giant island here. Well, it's pretty giant. Look at that. It's a pretty decent sized island. And this island was pretty much for us to use at the beginning, so we decided to go with whatever. So we pretty much ended up adding our trade center here. I think I did a wonderful job of just building like a very basic looking one. I didn't want to go too hard into designing it. Oh, I can test it. I found a creeper. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Beating stick. Let's go with survival. Okay. So I'll show you what I mean. Oh, now it's not doing it anymore. Maybe it got patched. I don't know. Maybe it got patched. I don't know. So pretty much what happens is that if you were to swing it with anything but a sword, it would prematurely explode, but it won't damage anything. And we were really confused on why that would happen. I think we came to a decision, or consensus, or whatever you want to call it, that it might have been because of the data pack, where it couldn't detect knockback on different tools, other than like a sword or power or punch or whatever from the bow, and that's why. And the last thing that's pretty much in here that you probably did notice, because it's pretty hidden, is the signs behind here. Now, they have a pretty unique command that's only going to be working on this server, since we have a data pack that has a specific command, and that command is /trigger home. And then we just get sent back to our home. So pretty much, if somebody's threatening your base, you can quickly get back to it. That's what that sign's there for. Or if you're like, I think it's about time I head back to my base and check out my farm kind of thing, that's also another reason why it's there. But I think that's the main reason why it's there. It's just so that you can go back to your base, do whatever kind of thing. It's there. Just going to store all this stuff in here. I'm going to check for how long I've been recording for, and then I think that'll be it for now. So let's see if F11 breaks anything. Oops, I clicked it twice. Nope, didn't break anything. That's good. No, we can still go on for a little more. I just don't want to record too much today, because I'm going to be recording some Pokemon Insurgents, and I'd rather not get too burned out of this kind of thing, or recording in general, but yeah. That's fine. Okay, so it seems like my mic is a little bit too loud here and there, so let me just go dip that down a little bit. Sorry I didn't notice that before. Let's see if I could dip it down even further. So let's see if that makes it any better. I hope it does. Because if it's any worse, I'm going to be really angry. But yeah. So now I'm only going to play in windowed, so now I'm going to pretty much see what OBS sees for the most part. It's going to be fun. But yeah. I'm just going to move Minecraft so I can actually see the microphone levels as clearly as possible. Okay, I'm going to shrink down the window just a tiny bit. Move this around. There we go. Oh, something else I wanted to mention too. The Serkacraft thumbnail may change later on. Right now it's just a placeholder because there is literally nothing good that I could have made it. I'm still going to dip this down a little bit. So I couldn't really quite figure out if there was a good image out there for the Serkacraft series kind of thing. Like I was literally looking everywhere and I could not find one for like I was trying to look for something like Minecraft-y, but I could like either it didn't say Minecraft or it still said Minecraft, but I could say Serkacraft and it would still make sense. I couldn't really find anything out. So that's why you see the Minecraft pretty much logo, and you see like a bunch of different memes in there pretty much, or not really memes, but more so just icons sort of thing, like the netherite sword because we're playing at 1.16, the gold because gold got an extra usage in terms of like just having a weapon, so to speak, because Piglin's like gold stuff. We also have the stick, the beating stick, because yeah, that was pretty much a a meme before was because we had that. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep using my cooked salmon because I have a ton of it, so I might as well use them. And yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go over here. So after I do Pokemon Insurgence today, and I'm done editing both of them, I'm thinking of tomorrow I'm going to try Nehrim. Worst comes to worst, I'll at least try and do a session of Nehrim. We've been having crashing issues. I think I've fixed the problem. Because I think it was between two things. One, because OBS was using its software to record videos rather than my GPU. So now I think I've changed that. I think it's using my GPU. I don't know. It just says AMD. And I have an AMD processor and graphics card, so I have no idea what it's using. And I've also did the 4 GB patch for it. I think I have it working. I probably don't. Who knows? There's not really too much good documentation on what to click. It literally just says the application and a DLL file, and it doesn't tell you which ones that they are, or which ones you need to click. So I was looking at all the DLL files, and none of them looked like they would even work. So, yeah. I also might as well just tell you guys what this area is, because this area is actually kind of, I don't know, I don't want to call it unique, but it's kind of weird. So this has a giant tube at the back. This is because this is my sort of testing area for the mine thing that's using. So this is my giant workstation. This is actually half legitimate and half not legitimate. Like, some of these are legitimate. So these are all of the things that you need for it. There's about, I think I calculated to be about 34, 32, something around there. There's about 16 or 17 on one side, and so you get about 34 items every 20 seconds, pretty much. And that was just to test out how often you would get, this was before I ended up changing the loot table to that. I wanted to test around with the old way that we used to do things, or the old loot table, where if we were to change it slightly, I'm going to keep dropping this down until it's at a better level. There we go. I think I'm at a decent level right now. Let's try and, actually, let's try and bump it up a little bit. I don't like that it's in the negative a little bit. Let's try this. There you go. No, I'm going higher now. Oh no. There, I'll try that now. Okay, so like before, what we had it at was that we had the total like percentage number pretty much around 32,000, and everything was like in a weird number kind of thing, but coal was the highest kind of thing because you would most likely get coal and all that stuff. And I think I made the ancient debris at like 0.5 instead of a full number, which I don't think that the data packet liked that. And so it pretty much never dropped it at all. So I was like, because I was trying a different one, I think over there. It was just a single one before the server was complaining that there was so much data in that one chunk. And I couldn't understand why. So I decided to move it over to that area. So it was not too far away from the chunk, so I'd have to go like halfway across the world to go and get it, but it was sort of close to that sort of area. And then it worked. It was doing it, and then it wouldn't drop the item. Mind you, I was only at doing one, I think, and I would leave it on for like hours and hours a day, and like literally you wouldn't see ancient debris at all. There would be no ancient debris. You'd see Dragon Egg here and there, like kind of thing, because Dragon Egg had the same rarity pretty much as like ancient debris now, but ancient debris was rarer than Dragon Eggs. And the reason why we have Dragon Egg being rare as a drop here is because unless somebody were to create a data pack, or to find a way so that though you can make a data pack or make like a slight tweak so though every time the Ender Dragon dies, it would respawn the egg exactly where it's supposed to be, then that would be amazing. That's exactly what we needed. Or if you have to tweak it depending on the world, that's fine. Just just pretty much just let it be a thing. But when I found one that said that it would work, I was like, oh great, it will work. And then no, it didn't work. So we were really sad. So pretty much the Ender Dragon has been defeated about, I think it was like 5-6 times, I think. But that was only because I was testing around with that data pack, just so that I can get it to work. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to try and continue to drop down my microphone. I think that new thing that I got, and by new thing I mean like me actually increasing the volume on my PC for the microphone, is actually doing work. Because before I had it at about 75% and it sounded so quiet in the footage, and now I think it's going to be really loud in the footage. So now I got to go find that sweet spot. But yeah. But I'm happy with what I have right now. Like so far my the whole Minecraft base is like pretty good. It's pretty stacked right now. Little to no errors. Oh, see? This is what I mean. I had one in here. This is what I mean of what happens, is that I started leaving them all across the world, and then all of a sudden I go back to an area and I'm like, huh, there's one in here. So yeah, that's why. This is why I try and not do that. But yeah. There we go. We made an arena that was originally supposed to be a tower, but I don't really care. It's a cool arena. I was really hoping for a tower, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna end up reserving that for a different game. Because we will eventually do Terraria. I just don't want to do it alone, because Terraria is more fun with friends, especially with Minecraft too. Minecraft I find is a lot more fun with friends, or just at least with like other people. Mainly because like when it's only one person, you're and you get so used to them, it's just like, oh, I just want somebody else to join the series now, because like I'm getting sick and tired of this one person. I don't think I have enough wheat for all of you anymore. Yeah, you can tell that we've pretty much cleared the population of the cows in here, since that there's now now when they go to me, there's literally a gap in there. It's a bunch of baby ones. Cool. Looks like I'm gonna have to stay on the server for a little bit and collect wheat. So yeah, so when I do get my second computer built, I will definitely have the server on the this rig, which will just end up being an editing rig, since it has my editing software and everything. But once I start editing and such like that on this PC, the server has to go down, because apparently when my editing software decides to kick off, it takes off so much CPU that the server can't compete with it, and then it just ends up crashing. I saw it happen the first time I was, not the first time, but like when I was recording, or not recording, when I was editing all of the sessions that I've recorded like so far kind of thing, and the ones that I had earlier last month pretty much. So when I started recording for it, when I was putting them all into literally just like the videos that you saw, we ran into a little bit of an issue where the server crashed. I thought it was just my Minecraft that crashed, because I'd be like, that's fine. Just log in on my laptop, it's all good. But no, the server crashed. The server was saying that it was lagging behind by, I think it was like 300 ticks, 700 ticks, and then it started going into thousands, and it almost went to the 10,000s before it just said, I give up. Then it just ended up crashing entirely, and just like, okay then. Very nice. Actually, I think I know what I can do with this next session if I do decide to do another one. Could probably put like a glass roof on top of it. I'd say barrier, but I don't want to go too cheaty with it. I'd rather just go with glass. I think glass would look a lot better anyway. Even though barrier is literally just a see-through block, I would much rather have a glass-like finish, because I think that would look a lot better. Plus, glass had its texture updated not too long ago, so it looks a lot better than what it did before. So yeah. So I think that is it for today. I did say at one point when my friend does this, when another one of my friends does decide to join the server, I will literally lose all my items and just join him. And that means, like, everything. Like, like, don't get me wrong, Varco will still be on the server. Varco will store all of my stuff. I will start off the entire server again with a beginner pack, excluding the structure blocks, because that is supposed to be an icon to let you know that you can use one. Since I have Varco, I can't use that at all. And I will start off the game with him, and it'll be a lot of fun. Because then you guys get to see me start all over again. And I don't mind starting in Minecraft all over again. I've done it many, many times. I join a new world just to get the feel of it again. For Terraria, I don't like doing it all over again because Terraria is a lot longer. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I think. Yeah, tomorrow I'll go and maybe I'll farm the sand off screen and then we'll just smelt that down and then just wait for everything to happen. Let's see if I can get that creeper thing to happen again. Because it should... There we go. Okay. Yeah. I don't see any more creepers. I don't see any more. I hear sheep, but I don't hear creepers. Okay. There you go. See what I mean? And it only ever happens whenever we use another item other than a sword. So let's try a sword. Either that, or it just depends on what you're using. Because if it is a part of that data pack, I didn't change netherite, or to add netherite as an approved weapon. So if that is the case, because that data pack is only set for 1.15 only. Or I think it's even I don't think it's even set for 1.15. I think it's set for 1.14. See what I mean? Nothing. But then again, we had that happen before, so let's go try another one. Thank you. I'm gonna go full screen because it's gonna be easier for me to spot them. So far nothing. As expected. See? Nothing again. As expected. But watch, when I switch to the stick of doom, it's going to happen. There is no creeper over here. Okay, it looked kind of like a creeper. Oh, we have one of those invisible spiders over here. I'm not surprised. We're in a high difficulty area. Yeah, I think we're at day around 4,000, I think. Yeah, that does tend to happen where the creeper prematurely explodes. It only explodes the first time, and then after that, you can hit it as many times as you want and it won't do anything. You guys literally just spawned on top of each other. I'm not even kidding. Oh. No. Just go down. I have my stick of doom. You're dead. Okay. I have my stick of doom. Hello? I was hitting it. Okay. Ooh, got a gold chest plate. Thorn! Why am I not surprised? Unbreaking. Cool. Ow. It almost reminds me of Oblivion, just jumping around, hitting things. They can't hit you if you're jumping. Oh! Oh! I think I'm gonna stay in for tonight. Oh man. My life flashed before my eyes. So there we go. That was our fun night exploration. Yeah, so nothing can actually enter this. I don't even think poisonous spiders can. But, yeah, so there you go. So that is it for today, guys. Tomorrow we'll go and patch that up, and maybe next time my friend will be joining the server.